Aloha! Welcome to the Walking in Aloha, Let's Talk Story podcast. We're so glad to have you here. At Como Mind. Now here's our podcast host and award-winning author, Michelle.
Aloha, everyone, and welcome to the Walking in Aloha, Let's Talk Story podcast. And we are on day 25 of our 90-day Jumpstart to 2026 Aloha Always challenge. Today's focus is on restoration through movement. Scripture is Acts 17:28. In him we live and move and have our being. Affirmation for today is I honor my healing by staying in motion, gently, intentionally, and joyfully. Action step is move your body for at least 15 minutes today. Stretch, walk, dance, or breathe deeply and thank God for every motion that feels good. Movement is medicine for the body and balm for the soul. So, with all that said, I have my rebounder here. You don't see it because it's off to the side, but a rebounder. It's a little small trampoline. It has the railings so I can hold on to it. And I just bounce because you can get the motion of your feet like you're walking or kind of like jogging, brisker movement, without having any of the impact on your joints and things like that. So I have the rebounder. And I've been so busy. That is why I'm late. It is almost 2:00 and I'm supposed to do this by 11 o'clock. I was up since 5:45 this morning. My alarm went off at 5:30. I was too tired. I had to hit snooze. 5:45. I had a 6 o'clock one-on-one with a speaker coach from Speaker Lab, all kinds of stuff. So I was up early. I started doing my work. I have lots to do. I got lots done. I have this speaker PA system thing that I'm selling. So I have that I put out last night or early this morning, actually. Sorry, give me a moment. Anyway, so I put that out. And so people have been replying. And I know nothing about speaker stuff, I actually was thinking that I could set it up and have it in the garage, and just play music off of it. But it is not that kind of a speaker. It is not that kind of a speaker. It is huge speaker with this thing with all these dials and knobs and no clue what they are. So anyway, when I bought it from my brother, I didn't know what I was buying. He just said that he had these speakers that he was selling, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy it. Then when I saw it, I was like, whoa, it's really big. And when he asked me what I was going to use it for, he's like, yeah, you can't use it for that. So anyway, so I'm selling it. So I have someone coming to pick it up at 6 o'clock. Anyway, have that going on. I have trainings going on. I have a speech masterclass thing I'm supposed to do that's due tonight. I have a class with Lisa Nichols that I finished like 4 o'clock in the morning. All this stuff, right? But back to the rebounder, because I have so much stuff I've been doing. I've been putting stuff on this rebounder, my books, my bag, my things, and I have no way to use it. So today, 15 minutes on this rebounder. I'm moving everything off of it. Next videos that I need to watch or whatever, because some videos go like 20 minutes that I have to watch. I'm going to get on the rebounder and I'm going to watch the video while I'm doing it. Do my work, do my schoolwork by listening to those videos, watching the class online, and getting on the rebounder. See, killing two birds with one stone and getting it done. So if there's a will, there's a way, and we can get our exercise in. And the masterclass that I have to do is that I have to teach on clarifying your calling. So clarifying your calling, and the way that I titled it is Clarify Your Calling with Aloha, Bringing Words to Your Walk. Does that sound right? Bringing Words to Your Walk. Anyway, I'm trying to word it right so that it flows better when I speak it out. Because sometimes when you're speaking, when you're doing a speech, and when you write, okay, so I'm a writer. I'm a writer. So when I write it out, sometimes when I speak it out, it's too long. So I have to be able to speak it out and not as a writer. And sometimes it's too long, like I said. So clarify your calling with Aloha. I had to shorten that because it was way too long before. And bringing words to your walk in 5 easy steps. I don't know if bringing kind of makes me feel like it's too long. I don't know. I'm going to tweak that a bit. It just feels wrong in my mouth. But that's the title of my masterclass, and I'm going to be teaching on clarifying your calling using the Aloha, the 5 pillars of Aloha: affirmations and actions, leadership and love, overcoming obstacles, health and healing, and acute awareness. Using all of that and putting it into this speech, or yeah, to the masterclass, and actually teaching it in a way that people can use it to clarify their walk, their mission, their reason for whatever they're doing, right? Whether they're an author or a speaker or a coach or whatever, that they can use the Aloha Always framework in clarifying their calling. So I have to do that. And doing these podcasts every day is helping me with my speaking, because impromptu speaking, I do it every day now, impromptu, because I do not script any of this, any of the things that I say. What is scripted is the focus for the day, the scripture, the affirmation, and the action step. Those are all pre scripted, because I am not going to make it up on the fly every day for 90 days. You guys would be like waiting for me to think of something. So that is not going to happen. That is already scripted out for all of the 90 days. And I'm going to tell you this, it's not going to be like wasted, because in 2026, guess what I'm going to do? I'm taking all of those 90 days and I'm going to put it in a book. That is what we do as authors. I'm going to put it in a book and I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to do a 90-day thing. Put it out there. It can't be 90-day jumpstart to whatever, but I can actually do a 90-day jumpstart to something, right? Not 2026, because 2026 is already going to be here, but it could be a 90-day jumpstart to your next mission. I don't know. I will make it up as I go along, because that is what creatives do. And that is the joy of being a creative. Okay, so I have to tell you guys, that is the joy of being a creative. God, we are created by the Creator to be creatives. God has made us creatives. We are made in His image. And yes, yes, and yes, every single one of us are creatives, because we are made in His image. And I know there are so many people that can tell me, I'm not creative, I don't do this, I don't do that. And I get it. I get it. I've heard it and I've seen it. But I have told people and I've showed people before that there is something in you that is a creative. Whether you cook a wonderful meal, whether you can arrange flowers in a vase, whether you, I don't know, whether you can bake, whether you can sing. It is something, there is something about you that is creative. You just have to find it. And that's why I consider myself a creative coach, because I have helped so many people just through the crafting and the painting and the things that I do. People who say that they are not creative have come over, and we have worked together one on one or in a small group, and they have found their creative side, and they have found the joy it is to create. And it's good. It is something that everyone should do. So that is what I do as a coach. And as a creative coach, I help people find their creative side. So not only that, but I help people. And that is part of being a creative coach, is that I inspire people and encourage them to write their stories now. Now that I wrote my story, I help people write theirs. And people who want to be a published author and thought they would never be a published author, I'm actually having people come out and be published authors before the year's out. And it is amazing that they can say, yes, I have published my story and it'll be out in this book. Yeah. So Voices of Aloha, Daughters of the King, and Voices of Aloha, Mighty Men of God is going to be published this year. And I pray I need more men to be putting their stories in the Mighty Men of God. I have a lot of stories for the women, and I'm sure I can get that out as soon as I put that together and upload it into KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. And yes, I do publish it under my publishing company. I do publish under my own now, which is Blessed to Be a Blessing Worldwide Publishing. And it's amazing that God has given me these platforms to help people. But there's so much that God has done. And I just believe that through everything that He has given me, through this platform, through the obedience of being faithful, taking care of our own body, taking care of the vessel that He gave us, right? So today, this week is the health and healing in H, as we were going through each of the 5 pillars of Aloha and affirmations and actions, leadership and love, overcoming obstacles. And then this week is health and healing. And then during that focus of the week, which is the theme of the week is health and healing, we go right back over the affirmations and actions and we go through that. So today is through movement. There's restoration through movement, and it's the health and healing. So in Him, we live and move and have our being. Acts 17:18. Do take care of your bodies. Do 15 minutes a day. Do reach out and let me know if you want to work with me as a coach, as a, like reaching out for your creative side. The holidays are coming up. And if you want to do a paint party with your group, please let me know. I will be traveling in November. So maybe later towards the Thanksgiving, the holiday, and then into the Christmas into December, we can try to work something out for a paint party or some kind of creative party if you like to do that. So just let me know and we can start putting that together if you would like to hire me as a creative coach for one of your pray and paint parties. Okay. So anyway, until tomorrow, I want you guys to know that stay on, stay consistent. If this is helping you out, share it, because I have a lot of amazing guests coming on. I have more guests coming on, and I am just loving the fact that there are so many people that are wanting to come on and share their stories through the Walking in Aloha Let's Talk Story podcast. So, like I said, the days are not set for them to come on. It's not a certain day that they come on. They schedule it out. I send out the calendar, the Calendly link, and they plug it in where it's available, and it works with their time. So sometimes I send it out and they're like right there the next day or the next 2 days or 3 days. I had one guy that's gonna come on. I sent him the link and he plugged it in 3 days. So yeah, isn't that amazing? He's from New York and he'll be on on the 31st, 27, 29, 30. Yeah, 3 days. So that'll be good. Yes, stay tuned. We have a lot of amazing guests. And I do want a special guest for the Christmas holidays. So if you have something that and you know that it's a special time for Christmas and you want to be my special guest for the Christmas holiday, or you have something that will just pop for the new year that will be like amazing and you know that you will be the one for the new year. I'm kind of thinking of someone that I kind of want her on for the new year because I just think that it will help out so many people, but I'm going to have to ask and see if she's available for a New Year's one. But anyway, if you think of something, and if you think that you're the person for a Thanksgiving, a Christmas, or a New Year's, one of the special holidays throughout the year, and you want to seal that spot, let me know and we will put you in there because I want to fill up my calendar and I want to start putting things in. I am but one person, but I am praying, and I am seeing that God is going to allow me to have a virtual assistant soon. I know that we're in a government shutdown right now. Okay, I understand. But I am looking beyond that because God is a God of possibilities, and we do not, his time is beyond our time, and his ways are higher than our ways. So it doesn't matter what this world is happening right now or what we're seeing today, that don't matter to God. So I'm still seeing that I'm going to have a virtual assistant and I'm going to have the help that I need because a lot of times when I'm on here and I'm recording and all that, I have a hard time getting it up and loading it up on um, the Spotify and getting it up on the live, not live, but on the podcast platforms. I need help in that area. I need help cleaning up or uploading and getting my stuff up on my magic arts and photography side. I need time for me to do my photography. I have tons and tons of photos that are sitting on my phone and not being uploaded. I need somebody to take my phone and take those 15,000 pictures. No, I don't know how many. There is a lot. And sort them out and put them in there and create the calendars that I need using all of those photos, Do me a rose calendar that people want, or the animals calendar that people want, or how about a calendar of Rome, or a calendar of Alaska, or a calendar of wherever we were, Greece or Cappadocia or something, right? All these places that we have been. I am sure I have 12 pictures that can form a calendar, yet I have not done it yet because I don't have the time. I don't have the assistance, but one day I will get that out there and it will be uploaded to my Magic Arts and Photography. Art storefronts are amazing. They're amazing and I love them. I love them and they're so patient with me because I don't know what to do. I can't do it by myself. But yeah, one day, all of this stuff will fall into place. One day I'll get it all together. But until then, I still work. And now I'm working for no pay because of this government shutdown. But because I did take this oath to protect and serve the traveling public, I will continue to protect and serve the traveling public, even though I'm not getting paid. I know that we'll get paid later. And then I wait on everything else, but God sees. God sees everything. And I just continue to have faith. Anyway, I'm rambling on. And it's almost 30 minutes. Anyway, like I said, this is like completely, totally practice for what I have to do because I have to be on and I have to teach that masterclass thing and I have to talk for an hour. Of course, I can't just be rambling on nothing. So I did create some slides that I will use to keep me on track and that I don't go off on a tangent and start talking about everything under the sun. Anyway, all right. I will let you go. Okay, so until tomorrow. I know I said that already, but until tomorrow, for real this time. I will talk to you guys all later. Have a blessed day. God's blessing always, and a hui ho.
Thank you for joining us here on the Walking in Aloha Let's Talk Story podcast. Before leaving, please hit that subscribe button. God's blessings always and a hui ho.